So, if you're going to talk about winding from a position where your hands are low, you're going to use two actions, either winding out or winding in. Right? And these are both used in Maya, though he much prefers winding out. Winding out is a reaction when somebody is extremely hard on the sword, or is hitting very hard for you. So, if Irvin comes there and hits quite hard at my sword, what am I going to do? I turn my blade and I strike his head. And again. And I strike his head. Right? So if you look at this closely, there, I shove my pommel through underneath. And I strike him there. Right? I keep blade contact all the way through. Right? So, you've got a palm marker, don't you? Alright? So, if he's pushing pressure forward, I simply go that way and strike there. So again, consider if I'm the attacker. And I've attacked him there. If you find out that he's not as hard as you think they are, and his pressure leaves the blade, then you simply slice. Slice him down there, flick up. Right? Or you range to the side and flick up. So effectively, if he's not as hard as you think, you simply have to just immediately turn your long edge out and force him down, or use your short edge and shove him to one side. Right. Winding in is also possible, and this is done by pulling the pommel up this way. This is done in a more intermediate force scenario. The classical Lichtenauer verse says, thrust and wind the point in his face. And that is actually what Maya does. We're in a position here. I thrust my forte up and I wind it onto his head. So if I've landed there, I hit him there. I hit him there. Very, very simple. Right? That is the winding in. If he is soft, I slice. Right? So, winding in and winding out are both very, very simple. There is a longer section in Codex Wallisai which talks about how to defend against somebody winding in against you. So, we're here. Then thrusts his blade forward and turns the point down. Strike me there. So again, and again. Right, what do I do? I slice him off to one side. What does he do? He pulls his blade back and strikes for me. Now let's do this again. It's an ideal place to use pressing hands. Right? So there are a variety of defenses against winding in. But primarily, its advantage is that it changes the line of attack and makes use of this rotation point. Right. So that then is the windings in Maya, and I think this applies to all other German longsword schools.